Alright. Welcome back to the Daily Grind Anthem Main Game Edition, and welcome to episode 453. Alright, let's get to it. Let's check out the dailies. Let's get this grind going. Alright, looks like we got Conquer 3 World Events. Braun Rangers up and running. What is this? LA County Sheriff Department county-wide curfew enforcement tonight from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Alright, curfew's in effect later on. Damn. Again. This is what, 5 nights in a row? 6? Alright, back to the show. Alright, Bronze Ranger, 2 races. We gotta get those done. Defeat the Dominion, definitely. We got the Seasonal Expedition, weak points, and gear. Alright, we're in free play. Let's load up. Before we do this race right here, I want to see if we're lucky to find 2 world events are near here. Every time I start the race, there's always the one in the back over here, and like what is it, 4 out of 5 times is usually Outlaw or Dominion. And I guess it's 5 out of 5, nothing. One time. Well, let's do the race. If we run across one, we'll run across one. They have the need for speed. And boy, it's been a rough day. Don't mind me, folks, I'm running on fumes. I only had a few hours of sleep.
Now we wait for the signal to start. Okay, get set.
Ding, 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 ring-a-ling, ding. See, when we fly through this race, keep an eye out for world events. We're hoping Dominion, blah blah blah, or Outlaw, blah 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 blah. We've done this race a few times. But I want to know how's everybody doing today, man. Are the curfews driving insane like it has to me? Especially today. I just want some good to happen. I'm tired of tragedies. How is Fallout 4 game multiplayer? What is this on my feed news?
The skies progressed. I'm thinking those cloud formations might be gates of some sort. They appear to be closed for now.
Are they get Fallout 4 co-op? That'd be freaking insane if they do. I gotta check out that video from Juicehead then. Because to me, that's what they should have done. They should have done a Fallout with co-op before they did like 76 with the kind of like MMO-esque multiplayer. But I gotta say, that Wasteland DLC or update, I'm really digging it. You guys want me to bring a few videos on there, just me messing around with Fallout? Let me know in the comments down below, or hit me up live in the chat here on Twitch. And yes, to answer one question a while back, it is kind of strange trying to talk live, but saying it like it was post. Try and cover 2 spectrums at the same time, like for the past or the replay stuff on my YouTube channel. I'm about to say, was that a world event? Nope. Yeah, man, they bring multiplayer to Fallout 4. That'd be fun. That'd be something to bring back and mess around with. Maybe they'll bring new DLCs to it. Oh, world event! We got a down Strider.
That distress signal came from nearby.
Is that Outlaw? No, wait, was it? No, we need Dominion.
Outlaws must have targeted the Strider for its supplies.
Give me a second, I'll be back to it.
I'm picking up... Yes, passengers. We still have passengers on board.
Oh, we gotta make double haste. We must save the passengers.
You showed some real skills out there, Freelancer. Well done.
No, but seriously, multiplayer Fallout 4? I wonder how would that work. It'd be similar to that one guy's mod they did for the PC variant. Come on, hit him with the... Oh my... How can I miss that bad with the damn gear? Where's the battery for this thing? Probably gotta figure out that I need a battery. Yep, there he goes.
He's someone there. We're sealed in. There must be something you can do.
Every Strider has portable batteries for emergencies. Look around, see if you can find one.
Don't worry, I could jump to start this thing. I'm an engineer. I didn't get a BS for BSing.
Batteries set. Let's reset the power flow.
Shit, I made a damn robot using a Wii
There's
nunchuck.
another
I can do
one.
this.
Watch yourself. Excellent. The lockdown on the cargo base should be lifted. We'll have more trouble if we don't do something about this threat. We need to clear the area.
It ain't Dominion, but it's a good start. Show me a spawn point.
You got them all. Stellar work. Just need to try the door.
Alright, one race, one world event, done and done. We saved the people.
Stay safe. I can't believe it. Thank you.
Alright, let's do that Watcher's Run. I'm more curious about that multiplayer though, but we could chat about it for a bit. But why would they bring multiplayer to Fallout 4 now? Unless they're using... they pretty much use the same assets for 76 for that. So they took the multiplayer part of that. And
Okay.
Fallout 6 or Fallout
Smuggler's Row.
4.
Start the trial.
Sorry, what trial? Hmm. Do 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 do. An actual
According
world
to
event
recent
there.
reports, outlaws have settled in this area. Soon now. You're off.
We gotta destroy turrets.
Outlaws have gained ground here. Take out those turrets, they are far too dangerous. One less turret to worry about.
Come back and finish that. Ain't no interceptor, but I still got a little bit of a dash. See if I can make it to pull this thing off. Come on, load in the environments. Come on, Xbox, you can do it. Been having a pretty bad day. Come on, be good to me. You're damn quiet, even in the game. Come on, Faye, say something. Even the racing music changed. Ooh, timed that perfectly.
That was a lesson.
Now let's head back and see if we can still get those outlaws and the turrets. Should be over the next bend by that tower over there.
Outlaws have dug into this area. The fort would like us to look into it. All turrets destroyed. That should keep them quiet. That's one. There's more. Keep going. Understood. More than one tough fight on the field. Watch yourself out there.
Bring it.
You took down the outlaw boss. The Sentinels will be pleased to hear it. We
How
can't
do you
let
take
this
out
go on
weak
the area.
points?
We need to clear them out.
Rock out with the LMG out.
Success. They're on the run. Things will be a little safer for a while.
Alright, 2 races, 2 world events. We're making some good progress. We need one more. So let's go by the cereal bowl, head to the Governor's Springs, and we'll do that run. See if we find one more. Oh, that was a race. I thought I'm like, hell yeah. Maybe in the back of here.
What?
Watcher runs up. Oh no, it's a legendary. You know what I'm talking about. Alright, let's double check. Challenges. World event. Dominion. Where did I come across 2 Dominion? Well, I say it would be nice if the bull reset and gave us another down strider. There's one.
I've detected a large swarm of scars close by.
Let there be scars. I'm Batman.
There's been increased scar activity in the area. It must stem from here. The turrets give them an advantage. Take them down.
I'm the only one that's allowed to have air superiority.
All scar turrets down. Glad to see less of those in the world. You have a powerful scar heading your way. Be careful.
I want to give you one. Yo, Moogle, what's up? Welcome to the stream.
The scars remain a threat. We need to secure the area.
Chilling at my cousin's house, trying to finish up his last 2 runs of Joey Ultraviolet. By the way, the event ends today, so if you haven't gotten any of the weapons, you better hope somebody of your friends have a spare.
I think Hades may have sent me one. He jumped in the party the other day.
I got a yellow cake in the vault for you. It's not a great one, but you know, I figure beggars can't be choosers. I've been waiting a whole month for you to come on Borderlands.
It's been one hell of a week and one hell of a day. And I started at 4
I'm
a.m.
sorry to hear that.
On the run. Things will be a little
Coyote
safer for a
bit my
while.
dog again. And he's not
Oh,
okay.
damn. Yeah, that's not cool.
No.
You call animal control?
I call animal control, I send them an email, and I told them this is the 3rd attack on my dog. They have to do something about this.
Yeah.
And what was it? The legal point of view, it destroyed my property,
Yep.
but it also damaged my best friend, man.
Yeah, I understand that. My little homie had to stay at home while I'm over here at my cousin's house. She's devastated.
Dude.
When we get home tomorrow or the day after, she'll be looking at us like, you know, we betrayed her. Doesn't matter that we left, you know, a full bowl of food and water down for her, and that the folks upstairs will make sure that she has, you know, everything she could possibly want, and then some, because we're not there for her, you know.
Because he had that look in his eye, like I held to protect him around, or it's just my mind doing that shit to me. Like hell, he
It's just
wanted
your
me,
mind.
I held him in my arms for 4 hours. He fell asleep in my arms. He was that
Oh man.
tore up. I patched him up as well as
Yeah.
I can. He had 2 little bite marks on each of his shoulders. But it's just the whole experience
damn.
that traumatized him. And that shit's been eating me
Yeah.
all day.
Sorry to hear that, man.
Got a few hours of sleep, but damn. And he's just chilling in this huge ass red tub. He's in the living room chilling. It's too hot outside. But damn, it sucked for the day.
Yeah,
But
believe me, I get it.
most of it's has gone and passed. This will be better. Yeah, I couldn't even take him to like the emergency vet shit earlier, man, because of the curfew. And the place where I went on and take him, it's all boarded up. They're getting ready for rides again today. I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
Your vet was closed because of rioting?
They had it all boarded up since yesterday. Like, it's in a little shopping center. The emergency one I was planning to go to, the normal pet, I take him to PetSmart, but that shit didn't open until 9, and they have like minimal. I don't even think they had like, a vet in today. I think it was just most of the scare, because just dead at night, 4 a.m., and all I hear him scream for bloody murder. I just got up, rushed, opened the door to let him in, rush out there to see if it was still out there, because I'm like, I'm gonna get me a coyote. You hurt my dog, I'm hurting you, man. It's hard when you're...
So what you doing in Anthem?
About to start or being matchmake for the seasonal expeditions, Temple of the Scar. Trying to finish up here. I can spend a little bit more time with my buddy. I got him to eat and drink a little bit of water earlier.
Oh, that's good. If he's eating and drinking, I mean, it ain't hurt too bad.
No. But as soon as he puts like weights on his forearms, and it had him right in the shoulder blades.
Yeah.
He's just probably sore as fuck.
Well, yeah. Imagine something, you know, twice your size or better, you know, bit you on the shoulders.
God.
I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm just trying to give a for instance. Yeah. You know, that'd be a really big something given your size, but you know, you get the idea.
It'd be like that one movie with Leonardo DiCaprio, whatever, fighting that bear. That'd be the same situation type of thing. I gotta look like a kennel or something that I could put him and sleep in inside the house, so he doesn't wander that much. I think he's gonna be like a partially inside dog now until all of the coyotes have been evacuated.
About to say you're gonna have to get you
that or a sentry turret. I want a sentry turret for coyotes. I was thinking setting up a jerry rig motion sensor with an air horn. But I think if Nick will hate us hearing that shit coming in at 4 a.m. I'm like, nope. Some type of deterrent. I want him to feel safe at home now that he doesn't have that feeling anymore. And these coyotes, they have no fear of people. I've seen them like out in the streets staring people down, and I'm like, that's not normal freaking coyote behavior. They're so used to being in the suburbs. And
I was about to say it's not, but that's the thing, is they've gotten driven, especially in California, in urban areas. I mean, 90% of the state is urban area at this point, you know?
Yep. And I don't remember the coyotes being so much of a problem like this. And I know where they used to hang out over there in, was it Walnut Creek, or like this whole natural park. They're turning into like a huge mega resort theme park. Are they remodeling or something like that? Or they're making do something with the grounds. That used to be the dump. I don't know the best way to say it. But I think they're just being driven out of their natural home area. And they're just intertwined with ours now. And just reflecting what's going on.
Funny you should mention that. You know, what is now suburban Los Angeles was their natural home area. But
I remember when we moved here,
we turned it all into tract housing and shit.
Yeah. I could look across the street and just see like herd of deer and just a bunch of wildlife. I'm like, damn, nature's pretty. But now,
Oh, dude. We had a deer full-on sideswipe our car, like Maverick style.
You'll need to destroy the alarms.
Like, it felt the need for... No, dude,
It felt the
it's
need for
not
speed.
cool. If it... Dude, if it had been a male, my wife would be dead.
One down. I don't need a
Damn.
status update every time.
That was
Ed,
perfect.
went
That's
through the
how
windshield?
it just
5
ran...
more, freelancer.
No, it ran into the side of the car. Like, full-on... You left 2 big dents in the
That's it for the
passenger
alarms.
side of the car, front and back, and hair in the window tracks. And, yeah, you could see, like, saliva all the way down her window. Like I said, if it had been a male deer, she'd be dead. Because its head would have busted the window.
you want to talk about saliva? There was still some on my dog's back from the bite. I'm like, what the hell's this shit? I'm
Yep.
like, holy shit, saliva.
Tenderizing. That's what it is, but you don't want to hear that right now.
No. Every time I see him, he just wants me to pick him up and hold him.
Yep.
I'm like, you need your wrist,
Walrus
man.
are sly like that, man. That's how they survive. Is they make you think that they're all weak and shit, and then they go after an animal 6 times their size. Like our little Chihuahua. No shit, man. I mean, if we leave her in the garage with the pit bull, she'll attack the.
Take the shit out of the pit bull.
He looks friendly.
Yep.
Does he though?
Last time we had to pull her off before she got eaten because she ran up to her on the back porch and bit her on the nose.
Interesting metaphor.
Remind me of this one time.
Just for an instance here, the pit bull weighs 110, 120
Huge
pounds.
spike in shaper energy further
Our little salsa is 4. 4 pounds
Scar's going after Shaper
on a good day.
Don't say.
My little Pinto's barely hitting the 10-pound mark where he needs to be. But I still gotta make an appointment with the vet, get him fully checked out.
Yeah.
Look at all these barrels just lying around.
They could at least organize them.
Yeah, scars don't really do that. Try filling up the pump, freelancer.
And a moment ago, they just used that emergency broadcast thing on their phones and say, guess what? A new time for curfew again for tonight. So you know, 5-6 days in a row for us.
Yeah, it's because people ain't got damn good sense.
Nope. And I'm just wondering if this is the worst part, and it's just gotta get better after time from this point on, or there's gonna be something hell of a worse gonna pop up.
I don't know, man. It's like the 60s all over again.
Dude, it feels like 1992 all over again here after the Ronnie Key incident. I mean, the same shit happening. all
Yeah,
over
but
again. I'm telling
I'm
you,
just saying it's closer to the 60s, though, with it going all across the country. Because, I mean, I'm not black myself, and I mean, I look white enough that I'd probably be considered racist for saying it, but black people are fucking tired of cops doing them in, even for minor crimes, you know? My dad was saying, well, you know, I heard he was passing off fake money, tried to slip a, you know, a counterfeit $20 bill. That's no reason for a dude to put his knee in his neck for 8 minutes, you know,
nope.
and fucking kill him. Passing a phony 20 is not a reason to die. Now, I understand, like, if he had hostages and shit, you know, like the dude had passed a 20, you know, and it escalated into like a hostage situation or something, and a sniper got him or something. At that point, you know, you're it happened to yourself. But this dude was clearly in the video not resisting. All he wanted was the cop to get off his neck.
Here we go.
And dude leaned there for 8 minutes until he died, choked to death. With the dude begging and crying and saying with his last breath, you know, I can't breathe. That's not policing at that point, that's just brutality. And that's some shit that happened back in the 60s, you know?
History's repeating itself again because we haven't learned from it. Like I was
Yep.
telling Mom, I'm
There's
just
still
waiting
racist
for,
motherfuckers all over the U.S.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, my buddy Spendy, he's a police officer, and I understand about him and his wife both saying, you know, it's not all cops. But
No.
it's enough cops lately that it's still a problem is the problem, you know? I mean, I understand y'all are pointing out that all these cops are dying that didn't do shit. You know, they're not the one that put his knee in his neck. But, you know, there were 3 other cops there also who did nothing to stop the one who was doing this shit.
We're locked in.
And, you know, you don't hear all these police
Thanks,
departments,
Very
you know,
helpful.
for these
I've
cops
got an
dying,
idea,
speaking out
but
and
it's
saying, you
definitely
know,
not covert.
we're sorry that it
And
happened. They're
freelancer,
just, you know, basically
it might
like, well,
cave
dude
you
shouldn't have
in.
been doing what he was, you know,
The
shouldn't have been
structural
doing.
integrity of that wall is weak. See those
They're essentially
explosives?
victim shaming the black
Over
man
the
because he
campaign.
committed
Yes,
a
ma'am.
crime. You know, well, if, you know, the cop hadn't had to be involved, blah, blah, blah. Like Rodney King, you know, if he hadn't, you know, had crack cocaine on him and shit. But that's no reason for him to have had to carry that ass whooping by like 5 cops.
Nope. But I was just saying, I'm like, maybe there's gonna be a 2 million man march again. Or maybe back in the day in the 60s when they did a 1 million man march.
Yeah.
It's just, I can't believe how the world's going.
Well, I mean, as dumb as it sounds this time, you got a lot more of the younger generation of other ethnicities and non-ethnicities even. There are even white kids who are out there going, you know what, that's some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
You know, and if you even got like the current generation of white kids going, dude, that's fucked up.
You did something right.
Yeah, chances are, dude, that's fucked up.
Because the last time I checked, there's only one race, the human race. And we've been blessed with so many different ethnicities for individuality and uniqueness. I can't get how people could do this every day, man. Do what they're doing. It's what's the word?
Well, it's unconscionable. But I mean, unfortunately, you've been a victim of the system yourself. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not going to throw your business out there in the middle of your stream, but you know what I'm talking about. It shouldn't have happened to you like it did.
I've been growing up, and most of the worst part was some of those situations, school, throughout school too, and a lot of people.
But I mean, it is a case of, you know, in that situation, they should have tried to identify you. They should have done anything other than just immediately, you know, pack you up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They made no attempt to find out if you belonged with everybody else they were sweeping. They did nothing to try and separate you. They just took one look at you, the color of your skin, and profiled you. And that's supposed to be illegal in this country.
Yeah, can we change the subject? I forget I'm streaming here.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man. You were kind of on that thing, so I was, you know, pointing out.
Yeah, it's been on my mind and reflecting on old past experiences and just.
I get it, man. And honestly, I think now's the time to talk about it. But on your stream, I can understand. You know, not the place, but yeah, it's a conversation everybody should be having.
Get back,
True.
freelancer.
That whole, you know, let's not talk about it is exactly how we got to this point to begin with.
Yeah, there's a proper time and place.
Looks like we tapped into a primitive sewer system.
More than looks like it.
Yeah, a lot of these
Good
gotta be
news is, we're
spread
closing
and
in on the
shared.
construct. And probably more scars, but that's to be expected.
Sev,
So, man, what rank are you on Mass Effect now, since that's what you've been grinding out?
I got dropped back to 10 because Caesar's been. He's been grinding hard, dude.
Exits
And
above you, freelancer.
he did what I thought he was gonna do. He promoted a shit ton of his characters just to get like a 1,000-point lead on me. And I asked him, I know you got everything completed and all that, but why are you doing these mass promotions of characters and all that and just bumping up on the system if you're just playing just to enjoy the game? And I never got a straight answer from him. And I had a few people that did me dirty like that. They just want to get far into the leaderboard and all that. I'm like, alright.
Oh, dude, if it makes you feel any better, I'm so far behind you on the leaderboard that I will probably never catch up.
I don't know, but at a point I'm probably gonna stop playing that. Probably around when Cyberpunk comes out. I want to make that the main game of the channel.
Better be careful because with all this going on, it might get delayed again.
Again? From September?
Well, they've already, they were going to reveal it on a live stream, and they stepped back like PlayStation did and said, now's not the time, you know?
Well, but that's just to show off the stuff and coming up now for that. They did that for other voices need to be heard.
Yeah, but I'm just saying if things keep up, you know, disruption of supply lines and shit, man, it could push back the release date on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they're gonna push back the release dates for the new consoles. Hey, Luna. Hey. If that happens, it probably gives me more chance at the third window to save up some more to find out the release prices, because I've been hearing rumors 500 for the new Xbox, and I'm hoping for around that price.
I guess it depends on the rumor mill. I've heard it might be cheaper.
Cheaper? That's even better. What do you think? $3.99?
No, maybe $4.50.
$4.50 is a good price.
They probably won't go lower than that though. And the only reason I heard that is basically Xbox and Sony are in a pissing contest right now over price. Neither one wants to be the first to reveal the price and get undercut by the other guy immediately.
Yeah, because PlayStation
You know?
does not want to do what they did for the PS3 and have that thing come out at $7.99. Because that was ridiculous.
No, they're
back
trying
then.
to do what they did with the PS4, which was revise the price. You know, Xbox came out at E3 and said $500, and it didn't matter what PlayStation was initially going to charge. They changed their presentation and put in the card that said, you know, $3.99.
You think they had a card
Our
set for
system. Get it
$100
now.
less for any of them? And like, they came out with 6, like, oh, $5.99, $4.99, $3.99. There's one right there. It's like, we
I don't
have
know.
a $2.99. Are
I
we
know
going
that
that low?
Sony can't afford to take too big a hit on consoles this generation, just because the price of producing a console has gone up. Components are dearer. Coronavirus has made shortages more prominent. Plus, Tesla's been eating up a lot of materials that would normally go into like chipsets and shit. For
All
their
the
new
precious metals, gold,
batteries
silver, what else?
not even that, like cobalt and stuff, tungsten. But they've been putting them in batteries. They're trying to make that, they're trying to get that cheap, you know, million-mile battery going. They're trying to make a Tesla basically more affordable than a current electric car. So that you can get, you know, basically drive for 1,000,000 miles without charge. And the rumor mill is that they're getting close.
I'm surprised they don't do a hybrid of a HHO engine with a battery pack. The HHO make the electricity for the battery.
I don't know what that is, so.
It's a hydrogen engine. Basically, it takes up hydrogen and oxygen. The evaporation, or not evaporate, the emissions are just water vapor. It's just replacing gas from.
It runs
from
on. Yeah.
Well, you know, they actually created a car that ran on water.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
It
I'm talking
isn't
about.
just a joke in that 70s show. They really did make an engine that was, the engine was made of like glass and high temper materials.
Mm-hmm.
And it ran, basically it was a steam engine.
Yeah.
For a car.
But I tried to.
But,
it was a side project I was working.
But
on.
it was expensive to produce at first.
Yeah.
And I think they destroyed the prototypes and did away with the blueprints and shit. Because, you know, big oil can't have that shit getting out.
True. I did make like a little HHO generator, just with a hydrolysis. Forget
Yeah.
the words.
Hydrolysis?
Yeah, basically water with two little electrodes just separating the hydrogen and oxygen. It burned pretty well.
Like heavy water?
No, just normal water, tap water. It works better if you throw in a pinch of salts, so add more of a catalyst in the water. But I didn't want salt water in it. I wanted to do fresh water. It worked, but man, it needs more tweaking. I made enough gas to jumpstart a weed whacker. I just need to upscale it. But that's a project for another day.
Yeah. Luna, how you been, man? I haven't talked to you in a while. Because I've been
Not
busy
too
playing
bad.
Minecraft Dungeons, which is awesome.
Alright. That's it for the dailies today. So do what you guys do best. Hit me up with a comment down below. Leave a like. Don't forget to share the video. I really appreciate it. Do catching that replay back on my YouTube channel. You know what to do there. Hit that sub and notification button for the daily content drop. Special thanks for you guys watching it live on Twitch. Don't forget to hit that follow button there as well. Catch me live every day. And once again, thanks for watching. See you in the next one, and have an amazing day.